Thank God for everything. Patrick Stout. Patrick Stout, my brother, how you going, bro? This morning I come to preach. And I come to send love to all the people and them that don't like me. And trying to fight down God work. Now today, you see how last night me I answer nobody? Because he lived, girl. Because he lived. And I have been digging into books. Have been digging into things. Patrick, my brother, love you till death, bro. You is my brother. I don't know Bolaman thing, you know. That they love with Jesus fought by. And the nasty Bolaman priest them talk about and saying thing, having people giving Jesus a bad name. The next one from Taruba calling Jesus a Bolaman. But I stand up for my Lord, boy. And also I stand up for Jesus. I stand up for the mothers them too. Now today, I want all to get all the Bible. And turn to Luke chapter 2, verse 46. And we're going to verse 51. So you organize all the Bible, why is it coming in? God sent himself on earth. If God had to come down on earth, Trinidad and Tobago and the world, we will kill him. Just like when we do Jesus Christ. God sent himself on earth. And many people who is bright people and writers, they made stories out of Jesus Christ. Now we're going to talk some facts here today. And we're going to see who dealing with God and who not dealing with God. And who coming out here this morning. Royal Princess, how you going? You see why I didn't have you when you come to ask to stay, why I didn't make you stay? Because I tell you my life was in danger. I couldn't put you and that little child in danger, girl. I know they was coming for me. APOCPYPA them people and them in a book they call them the Yassins. Jesus and John the Baptist was a Yassins. Different names they call it. Now this morning before I start to preach, I want everybody to know this morning that right where you are, lift up the name of Jesus Christ right now. Call his name Jesus.
We're standing in his face. How would you act?
Call his name Jesus. Before I start to preach today, spread his life. And I want to show them fellas them who is Jesus Christ.
Jesus, come on, call his name Jesus.
He has been preached all over the world.
Jesus, Jesus,
and when you hear this gospel and you ignore it, there is where you're going to get jammed.
That's it, because you have relationship.
Because you have relationship. Not because you're instructed to people. If all you want to know where power is come from, I will show all the power. I will show all you. This is not a canal way. I'm going to prove in the Bible how Jesus Christ was a high spirit man by. In the name of Jesus. But Jesus could have caused trouble.
There is power.
Jesus could have. Let me go back into the next verse here. Matthew 10:34. I'm going straight down in my program here today.
There is power.
There is power in the name of Jesus, by. All the fellas don't have the preaching by. All they don't have, all the feeling I be in canal, I hear canal, I love all the still. The 5 books they mention are coming into the teaching just now. But I want to read this one for you. Matthew 10:34. People, get your Bible. Get your Bible. The Bible have a few things in it that good. There is power in the name of Jesus, boy. I'm reading it for you. Matthew 10:34. His words from Jesus.
You raise it now, say there is power.
He said, think not that I am come to send peace on earth. Think not that I am. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I come not to send peace, but a sword. Nasty Christians. All of those vex with me a vex. They want to talk. I come with an authorization from Christ. The Bible have it. The Bible say that Jesus Christ say he's jealous, but he also say don't condemn. They don't want to tell you he and Jesus Christ work together. The devil too. Read what I'm telling all the people. That the book say, Matthew 10:34, say that I come not to bring peace on earth, but to bring a sword by. Oh goon by. Oh goon by. And Papa open in the element fire. I will jam all over the spirit by. Come. Come. Trinidad and Tobago, if all they know the truth and all they understand, and who have the eyes to see will see, and who have the ears will hear and feel from the heart and not the flesh of the mind. Trinidad and Tobago and the world. All you stop thinking like man and feel the story. Stop watching Messenger. Hey. There is power in the name of Jesus, man. I go show you that to you. Matthew 26:50. Let me go. Break every chain in all your life, Trinidad and Tobago. I come to speak the truth. Matthew 26:50. Let me feel. And Jesus said unto him, friend, wherefore art thou come? Then came they and laid their heads on Jesus and took him. And they lay they mean to say, and Jesus said unto them, and he friends on them, when they come and lock up Jesus Christ and they hold him, just like how they lock up me, they wanted to rescue him. Jay Makali mixed with the blood of Jesus Christ. I pull it from the Bible. Baba Stephen Turua, you that shit on. You knows nothing about sacrifice. You in the old time book. The old time book. We in the New Testament. You living in the old days with the 6 and 7 book of Moses. You talk about Moses and King David. Give sacrifice in the temple and the place to go good. But Jesus Christ come to fulfill. That's what he come to do. And I come to show them about the sword. He have come to save, he come to bring peace. He come to bring the sword, which is the tongue. And when he returned from the earth, bust in the sky, because he was a man, he never tell the men them to come and rescue him in jail. All Jesus' men had sword. When they chop out his sword, the Bible says, stretch out his hand and draw his sword and struck the high priest and take off one of his servant ears. And then Jesus put up again and said, do not live by the sword, and they will die by the sword. Like all them singers them from Jamaica, thief in a line from Bob Marley song and singing it. All this shit on. I tell her that. I tell her that. That's why Bruce Lee, Bob Marley and Brian Lara, I know where you're coming from, boy. And all they like to deny, all they keep denying God, all they're going to get wood. That's what I come to tell her this morning. And all they watch this program and see if Wakaman is a stupid fella and a mad fella, because I have been touching all you. Just like the woman when she was hemorrhaging and she went by Jesus and she touched Jesus' garment and she touched it. Jesus Christ said, who touched me? When millions were touching him, because he feel the faith of an activation spirit. Like what I doing with all here today. And I'm talking to all you and so many pause raising, because I studied all night last night when everybody calling me, I ducking them, down to Baltimore too. I couldn't talk because I was studying this. So when people calling me, and I can't talk to all you don't vex by. When I study in God work, I don't want nobody call me by. It's breaking my concentration by.
In the name of Jesus.
Children are not big on evil. Now, let me come in here today now. You could look at it. Now, Trinidad and Tobago. The people that have locked on here today. Now, Luke 2:46 in the Bible. We have to read that today. Right? I want to show all you feeling I'm doing my homework. Alright, let me go into Luke 2:46. All you pull all the Bible, no? Pull the Bible. Right? All you pull up all the Bible, man. I come into the preaching still. All I want to play, all you know anything but the Bible. I question these things, boy. I question these things, boy. Luke 2:46. Right. And it came to pass that after 3 days they found him in a temple, sitting in the middle of the doctors, both hearing them and asking them questions. Right? Like Jesus Christ, the boy Jesus in the temple. Now, Jesus Christ was in a temple just so questioning people 12 years old. Where Jesus Christ get them knowledge from? Trinidad and Tobago and the world. That way the 18 absent years that Jesus Christ come in. Where he was in the Himalaya mountain, he went in England. Because the uncle, right? I forget his name, I'm going to tell you. Jesus is to go with him. His uncle mentioned 4 times in the 4 Gospel of John. I mean the 4 Gospel in the Bible. It's only 4 books Jesus mentioned in the New Testament. 500 books. 500 people know about Jesus. You understand? So Jesus' young age, he was very bright. But I do not know young age. Trinidad and Tobago. All how people try to dig in. And people try to come to make stories about Jesus Christ. They could never get it. All the bright, they're bright. They could never get it. They could only try by. All them scholars and all of them, they fail. Now, next one again. We're going to 251 now. Same Luke. And he went down with them and came to Nazareth and was subject unto them. But his mother kept all these in her heart. Right? Let me tell you something here today. Mary was going to get stoned down for having a baby and saying that she never cracked and she was never bull. Trinidad and Tobago, which father in the right head right now nowadays? All they tell me in the right head. A woman come and tell her she's pregnant and she's a virgin. And she tell her, and he tell she man she pregnant. What are they going to say? All they going to say God come down and give she that, but all they going to beat she like the man who beat the Venezuelan. You saw he come beat up a Venezuelan bad? You saw Venezuelan getting locked up for the boat? Because Trinidad and Tobago dies, why them thing happening? There's a curse going on. Now I come to show all something here. Right? Told and retold. I love your Christ but not your Christian. Right? So, some Hindus, like Baba Steves and them, don't believe in the real power in Jesus' blood. So I come to let all them know that Joseph and Mary, what was going on, and Joseph take Mary and swallow that pride. Now the story of many different ways and the way how they put things about Jesus, everybody that all how. You see the birth, the death, the resurrection, the miracles, and the teachings. Here it back again. The birth, the death, the resurrection, the miracles, and the teaching. That's why it has so much book has been written about Jesus. Right? The Bible, I hear all they say nothing. All they say nothing about Jesus' life. All they say nothing about the early life. All they talk nothing about Jesus Christ. Right? Trinidad and Tobago, all the think why coming from Jesus Christ, he come to bring the sword by. He say he come to bring peace on earth. He come to bring the sword. All they read read within the line of what a man come here to say. So, they say, when he was 12 years old, he asking questions. I want to ask all the way he get away, all the feel. He get that knowledge from. Right? I want all to ask all of you here today. All you feel Jesus Christ is a question I want to text here today. You feel Jesus Christ lived his whole life in Galilee or he traveled places? And don't tell me he can't travel to India. Because the uncle, I forget his uncle name, Joseph Matthias. Joseph Matthias was Jesus' uncle. He had camels. He was a rich man. He get Jesus' body. Right? That way all you don't understand, all you don't dig into things, right? Well, what I come to preach to tell all you here today, right? I'm going to read about Luke 2:46. Most of them saying and all kind of bacchanal and thinking, it's a simple life Jesus lived, people. Jesus Christ, they kill God. God come down on earth and they kill him. Jesus lived a simple life. Now I'm going to come into the teaching. No, hold on. Let me explain this to all you. Bob Marley, dead 30 years. Jesus Christ, he dead 30 something years. Bruce Lee, dead 30 something years. All them rest are prophets and them they die about 30 something years. So think why I'm trying to show you. Them only come to do well to do and ride outside. By. I speak with power and I come to preach all and I go in here now. Go over the gospel about Jesus. Right? When you go over all the gospel about Jesus, only 4 books made it into the Bible. When it have one amount of book. One amount of books. I keep telling all of the first book was from the Estralas and them. Right? The other book them they see the books on them that talk about Jesus. They talk about he kill bird and bring it back alive and he hit down a youth man and he bring back the youth man to life. That's what they say. In one book. Then the next book where I read from my book with the 6 and 7 book of Moses and thing, it wasn't Jesus' timing, but it had certain thing read and say Jesus was in the roof playing with a boy, and why is he playing with the boy? Like he touched the boy, and the boy fall on the roof and everybody started saying, Jesus, you kill the boy. Mary, Joseph's son, you kill the boy, and Jesus do so and bring him back alive. Them is the things that people do talk. Them is the things that the heights up that I have Trinidad and Tobago. Them is the thing they can't talk. Right? So back to the topic again now. Over 5,000 men and 5,000 over 5,000 man and 5,000 cunts and assholes. All they're talking about a cousin. Sit down to discuss about Jesus Christ. Right? They sit down to discuss about Jesus Christ. Right? Over 5,000 men for 500 years to 300 years. They sit down and discuss about Jesus Christ's life. They take 300 years to 500 years, 5,000 men and more asshole men to bring out and put it in the Bible. After 40 years, the book of James come out and they ban that. Only 4 books reach to the Bible. Trinidad and Tobago. Understand Constantine and Alexander and them boy. Understand them men and them boy. Understand how this world running boy. That is why when Jesus preached, he offended everybody. And all they tie up all the teachings. Millions of ways, millions of different interpretation, millions, thousands of different interpretation. Jesus Christ come one man and explain in millions of different ways. One saying he this, one saying he the Son of God, the next gospel along the road saying do pray on a Saturday, the next one saying do this here, the next one saying all kind of thing. The next one saying don't smoke cigarette, the next pastor saying I'll eat a bull. All the gospels them, this change all how. Trinidad and Tobago, all you have to view back this video. This is the video that when you see you make a cake and you're icing the cake, I take a cherry and put it on top of it. That's what you're doing here today. So all what they do with me, them can't touch me. Jesus Christ's blood is the way, brother. Over all the animals. Because all them animal sacrifice they're doing, God don't want to get no thing and to be up there and to whatever it is. Think why he's showing all the Trinidad because God don't deal with money by. This is the end time Jesus come to show me the teachings. His teachings offended everything. All you listen back what I'm saying, the birth of Jesus, the death of Jesus, the resurrection of Jesus, the miracles of Jesus, and the teachings of Jesus by. I know it by. I know it because God talked to me by. The teachings of Jesus Christ, he crack everybody. Now I'm coming back to more teachings again here. Wait. There was many people who was big writers, big story makers, big story book, all kind of thing in them time when Jesus was. When Pontius Pilate and them was, in them time they had plenty story people and write book. Why they didn't write the truth? Right? think about thinking about writing Jesus, they kill them. Why I think Peter was frightened to even say that he was with Jesus Christ. Or why I think he denied Jesus Christ. But Steve cursed Jesus Christ. He said, King Jesus Christ had to pat down and all kind of thing by, and calling my Jesus Christ a Buddha man by, a big temple man. But from today on, all I had to understand with that man lying by, and trying to bring me down and bring down this child here. But we as God children, we do whatever. All we saying there is lie. I is the man. They have nothing to say about Wakaman because I bring everything on the road and I don't shame to say where I do by. Right? All them men and them had so much knowledge and they couldn't write about Jesus. That's why Jesus know Peter without deny him. That's why I know that Neil Apple and all them fellas and my friends and them, when Johan Ned tell me, I already know by. I kill everybody with love by. I still help them, Johan Ned. You warn me. Ling Bygone Wood, Phantom, all the 10 about Neil Apple. But I turn around and say, no, they come. It's the best thing to do is to keep your enemy closer than your friend by. Play dead to catch Koba alive and play stupid by. You will wood them by. It is very difficult for we to come up with Jesus' life. Many scholars try to come up with it, but they fail. It's only me with the love by. Only those who have the eyes will see and have the ears will hear and feel from the heart and not the flesh and the mind. Going to understand and going to interpret what kind of person Jesus was. Some of them say he was a story. Some of them say Jesus Christ same way with the Hindu. But the nasty Bible put them against each other to curse. That's why they bad talking the Hindu them because they use Marakali them to do bad and the Hindu them could cast it out. I mean the Christian could cast it out so that they think the Hindu bad. But Christian don't bad talk them. It's the same yin and yang. Jesus Christ and no read it in the Bible. He say are jealous, but he also say don't condemn. He come and say here come to bring peace on earth. He bring a sword on earth. Think people. No. Some call him Buddha, some call him Shiva. Right? I ask you now, what I think. Jesus spent his whole life in Galilee. How people doesn't want to answer me so by? But they had time to go and watch that big stink about next man. Some of my friends them here, who was here when he nearly tie up Gina. And Gina saying, look, he think she didn't invest her money when she see my wife talking. But them thing was planned by. All my supporters know where them don't tell me hold in laws and them try to bring down the Wakaman by fight to walk the road like a vagrant. But Steve and them they went by he to do Obia fight to walk the road Trinidad and Tobago and the world. That is what they do. Don't they even Ria do me bad, she do me Obia. The kind of things Ria do me, you realize I forgive she by? You see she had to cry by? You see how she had to cry? She can have what van and how what she have and what she want. She have to cry by. You will never be happy. Happiness come from here. A woman has everything. House, jacuzzi, everything in she house and go by river hell and wash she cat and honey. So don't feel everything in the world and money and everything in the world is everything. Remember I tell you today. Right? Buddha is called Shiva. No, Buddha made a vow to God. Hear what Buddha say, the reason why they call him Buddha. Buddha make a vow to God and say, God, I ask you some questions. And whatever it is I ask you, I make a vow to sit down right here. Until you answer me. Until I'm dead. Just like me go in the junction long time ago. Stand up 6 o'clock in the morning. So. Till 6 in the evening. Like madness they call it. When people mad, that way they say we mad. Nobody. Them connect, some of them connected by. When you are a child of God, nobody can stop you. Words of God, very good, Merlin, Mary, very good. All understanding, amen. Thank you, God. Thank you that you can give me the knowledge that I'm going to break it down and bring it for the people to understand God. Thank you this morning. Because I ask you, before I come out to preach, you tell me don't study about nobody. Go out and don't bad talk nobody and say nothing about nobody. Go out this morning and preach about your son. Preach about your son, God. Now I'm back in the topic again. Right? All the think why I tell you when Buddha said that Buddha sit down by that tree, he wait for God. He answer, they call him the enlightened one. They call him the enlightened one. Now the enlightened one, they call him the Yasin too. I can remember the topic with John the Baptist. Right? The enlightened one is also known. Om Namah Shivaya Shiva. Jai Makali Bhai. He knows as Shiva. The 7 chakras, the yogi man. The first yogi. So Jesus Christ, Father Joseph, wanted his son. Now if you is a parent, and you want your best for your son, and you hear your son growing up, and you're hearing him singing a little bit, ain't you going and call somebody who could teach him good vocals and get him in a good studio because you see the potential your son have? Joseph see the potential Jesus have, and was guided with God above, so they sent him in India for him to learn how he reached India with the camels, with the uncle. When they're passing to go England because he was a rich man, that's why he get Jesus' body. Think right and all that. I'll tell you the topic again now. Aha, the Da Vinci Code. When the Da Vinci Code print, they print Jesus Christ. Look the Last Supper is the same thing with Lord Shiva when he sent to the third highway. Because he know that Jesus Christ was related to Lord Shiva. Da Vinci is a boss, boy. He was in India. They don't have the proof, but the teachings. That's how we could prove that Jesus Christ was in India. They don't have the proof, but they have the teaching. They don't have the proof, Trinidad and Tobago, that Jesus Christ was in India. They have it, but they hide it. They hide it like how they hide everything when everybody comes to talk about Jesus, they hide in it. When them big scholars, they want to write books about him, they kill them out. That's why they had to hide in Constantine, in Pontius Pilate timing. In Pontius Pilate timing. In Pontius Pilate timing, Trinidad and Tobago, it had real book men. It had real bright men. Because it had enough bright men enough to sit down behind the bar and sit down to question Jesus Christ. But they have enough bright men to write the book about him. But they're too nasty in this world, boy. Think what he's showing all here. Right? Now, God sent himself on earth and we kill him. They say Jesus was Buddha. The same teaching from Lord Shiva. Da Vinci Code and all that. He walked on water. He healed the sick. He raised the dead. He fed millions, thousands of people. Where did Jesus learn his knowledge? And why he was so different? Like they say, every leaf on every tree is different. When Simon Peters, when he asked Simon Peters, he said, Simon Peters, whom do people say I am? He said, some say you is John the Baptist. He said, He says, some say you is the reincarnation of Isaiah. He says, Simon Peters, whom do people say I am? He said, some say all kind of things. He said, well, here we're going on. I want to hear where every leaf on every tree is different. Every devta is different. You understand? He said, whom do you say I am? He watched up in heaven. He said, for you are God's son. You is God's Messiah. He said, behold, flesh and blood didn't reveal that to you, but my Father which is in heaven. So God talking to me. God talking to all you here right now. And when all the texts like Gina, Starboss, you in God, who's Jennifer, God in you, Jerry, all you. Johanna is my brother boy. That is my blood boy. I really see you and Ned. You hear what the man saying? I didn't want to God say talk about them this morning, but the man saying, why buying weed for you, power marijuana and buy partner with iron line. I never do. I never do that for stable to your own money. I mean, she send the money, I used to show you everything. Everybody know that. Your own money. She still listen, but I don't want to. Hear what I say. When I get my money from Chatney Monarch, I try to help everybody. I couldn't even help you and that. All of them sacrificing me and running every day with me. But I just make sure my crew eat people. When I have a crew helping me, this one cleaning the house, that one doing mission for me, that one digging in here, that one on anything information digging in, this one learning here, that one in a way saving up money to send for every month send $50 to a woman for their children. And you fighting me long? Well, they're fighting long, God walk by the way. I tell them, when I collect my Chatney money, I stay quiet. And I buy my thing because I wanted to hear what people were saying. When I gave Errol Singh $15,000, I gave Errol Singh. He wanted $18,000 for dancers and props. That's why he spent for props and dancers. Right? But this year, it's like that. This year, I'm moving smart and I'm asking all to sponsor me. I ask all to help me early, and I ask all to come up with flag, man, and I will ask everybody to help, because I don't want to get a list and a paper where I get a paper where 20 people telling me $200 it is, $300 for that, $4 shoot $100. Dance group is the dance group and them. I will have to tell you something about the dance group. Them is nasty people, by that girl. I will tell you about she. Right? Let me tell you something here. John the Baptist, right, had a service to do to the poor. Right? Jesus had a service to do to the poor. He tell you love thy neighbor like thyself. All his knowledge and all his teachings, how he heal the sick and whatever, all of them things, they know that he get from in India. Jesus and him do the same teachings, different word. But that's the tying it up in the Bible. How Jesus reached far, the people and them going back, and right. Right. A man asked me how Jesus traveled so far. It's because it had camels. A man was going back and forth. I telling you that the man they call Joseph Matthias. Right? Joseph Matthias was Jesus' uncle. Now the man they call John the Baptist, Trinidad and Tobago. John the Baptist is a preach. He was the man and he come out and talk the truth. And when he started do what he started do and he baptized, John the Baptist baptized, he baptized Jesus. John the Baptist is talking about Jesus. Many follow John the Baptist all over the world. But John the Baptist turned around and tell them that someone coming and it's going to be Jesus. And when he baptized Jesus, everybody know that that some say the heaven opened, some say a bird came. All that this morning I get some God. Right. John and Jesus was connected by God. Right? Remember, the Dead Sea is the lowest point of the sea, the lowest point of the earth. England he passed through. They call them the Essenes. John the Baptist and Jesus and all them people, they call them the enlightened ones. Right? John, Moses, David, Solomon, all of them. The Bible they reject some of the books. Only 4 had made it into the Bible. It takes 300 years to 500 years. That 5,000 men sit down. The system, tax, government, them fellas them didn't like that. They was against them thing. The Essenes can stay one spot 6 a.m. to 6 in the evening. Many scrolls talk about Jesus Christ, people. Give his blood and give his sacrifice and give everything to we children and Tobago. Everything. Everything children and Tobago and the world. Right? So that is what I want to know. You speak a part of what was hidden. I have all what hidden. But I can't speak all. Because they go say I'm mad. And they can't understand these heights. Like how I tell you about Jesus Christ. He didn't come to bring peace on the earth. He come to bring a sword. I crack it up. Look at habit in anything with Luke. Look at here. Right? Matthew 10:34. Matthew 10:34. Go and read it. Jesus Christ said he come to bring a sword. So, right, that all of them they connect. You have seen many scrolls talk about Jesus. Right. He was the living sacrifice and he come. Jesus Christ gave his body. You see, when God was going to take Isaac's son, that Baba Steve talking about, and God from heaven stopped, shit on big belly, you have shit in your belly and shit in your brain, because all them shit where you have trying to make money, and money is shit too. Everything is shit, F. Right? All them sacrifice them, God didn't want it, partner. They used to do it to forgive sin. But Jesus Christ, when God take that one human sacrifice, when he took that and Jesus Christ do it as a perfect man, days we all stop. That's the way all stop. All you can't take the wooden. All you can't take the wooden. All the temple getting wood, no blood bread. Stop all blood bread. All blood bread, stop it. If God had come down on earth, all you're going to kill God, that's like how they kill Jesus Christ. All the pain, all the suffering, you're going to see what gone. An eye for eye, a tooth for a tooth. Jesus say, he bring peace on earth by. He say when a man slap it on your face by. You understand? Just like how I fight in it, but I fight in it different. I walk in the day with us on them. I don't need to fight nothing. I put in God to fight it for me. I put in God to fight it for me. Trinidad and Tobago and the world. It have a big gap. It have a big gap between Jesus' life. It have a big gap in Jesus' life, Trinidad and Tobago. Look up Jesus. Or look up Jesus. Or you have to study him. That is why all over the world have been touched and have been preaching and everything. So as I say today, thank you very much that I come in today to talk about my Lord Jesus Christ. I come in here to follow, to understand, and even go back and watch the Gospel of John. That is the closest book, the closest movie to Jesus Christ, the Gospel of John. But it have some things left out. Trinidad and Tobago, anybody, they can't get it. Many try, boy. Many try to interpret. I could do it. Because why? When Jesus Christ was 12 years old, how he was gaining knowledge? To question them bright men. They had them scratching their heads. So, what he talking about? How he learned that? How I learned these things here. How I know Adam and Eve didn't born. Why no book couldn't talk it. I the only man in the world talk it. When all of them following me. And all of them following me preaching. And they can't preach. I is the only man in the world say that Adam and Eve was born big man and woman. The lack of Adam and Eve was experience in this world. They born big man and woman. They didn't born from a baby to grow. You understand? So they didn't know where their private part was so, where this was so. God had us to show them. So that is why when you go along the road so, and a man go by that lamp pole day, and he get bite with jet day, the next man go no do go. Experience is the best teacher you could ever have. So Trinidad and Tobago, an experience that send me on the road, send me on drugs, send me together, send me broken, send me divorce, send me through the world of things. I cry, I drink poison, friends, my best friends, all the heads them, all of them are tests. And I had the sword. That if I will pluck the sword forward. When I pluck the sword in another place, to the eastern side, just like how Constantine get a dream to pluck the sword with a cross and go and fight war. And when he fight the war, he win. But he never keep up Jesus Christ. Constantine never keep it up. He make them take out 300 books. All them books take 300 years to write the Bible. 500, 5,000 man sit down in a room. Every day, keep talking till they get rid of all the information. Nastiness. I come to expose it. And I come to write my own book. And I have my own books where I write in. And if when I write them books on them and I write them vibes and come and teach people on them, it will be offended to everybody. All temple, all tabernacles. Because they don't know this is the voice of Wakaman is here. And I come out here to talk the truth. And I rather to die on my feet than to live life on my knees. Me no rank and gangster. If I want, I could be so. If I want, I could be so. I is not that brother. I on a different vibes. Trinidad and Tobago, I love this is the voice of Wakaman. No, they don't know. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the light. I tell them, they were mix with the rest. Mix with all of them. Get the point, get the story. All I don't know. Ogun Baba, correct is right. Sword. Everything. That's it. Ogun is a different dimension. All ancestors and things. Like we and strong ancestor people long time up here back and now. Yeah, a real thing boy. Just like our Lord Shiva, he said be down on earth and he said be here with Parvati. Like we the first man and woman, just like they come back with the same kind of Ogun Baba and thing, the same everything is the same kind of teaching boy. Everything come back to the same thing. Which is God create everything. Come from one man. Even the devil too. All I don't know. Bye bye. Love all you. Blessing.